Dr. Imaja Jubilee.
All over this land. Let's spread a little love through our hearts and hands. With love rising like the morning sun, we'll spread love till the day is done. All right then. Let's spread a little. I, Ann Dolores Brown, my birth given name, started my early education in Charlotte County, Virginia, in Sachs, Virginia, attending two-room brick school called Galilee School during segregation, during Jim Crow. It was 2 rooms. We had an outdoor toilet, we had an outdoor pump.
And so when we talk about what schooling looked like then, very, very basic. I mean, amenities were very poorly funded. It really wasn't spectacular.
And every day, one of the things that stands out in my mind when I first started school was we had to say our chores. We had to say my fingernails are clean, I brushed my teeth, my hair has been combed, and I have on clean underwear, okay? We had to do that every day. Then we had to raise our hand and say Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, all right? And then as the day progressed on, they gave us book to read. Some of the books that I first read was Fun with Dick and Jane, all right? And with Fun and Dick and Jane, it was all white people. There was blonde hair. There were no black people in the books. There were no black images in the book. And we read out of those books all through the first through the 4th grade. And then one of the first black books that I got introduced to was called Little Sambo. And that book, when I think about it now, it just kind of turns me off.
It was fought in 1896. It decided that separate but equal accommodations were okay for black and white individuals. Separate was very, very obvious and apparent. The equal was kind of the bit more ambiguous because, in large part, equality and separate but equal depended on who was making the definition.
What they did was built new schools, and I went to Bacon District Elementary School, which was still in Sachs, and that school is still operating right now. I ended up graduating from there from the 7th grade, and then I went to Central High School in Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia, which was still segregated. I graduated from there in 1965. That class was all black, but I did graduate at the top of my class, okay? I think I might have been number 3, and that's why Miss Irma Blackwell, who was superintendent of the black schools, said, okay, you're going to apply to Longwood.